Exes but have been BFFs for years. Both grew up LDS. Do your worst. If this dude hasn't installed 3 hidden cameras in her house by now, I will eat my own D. She must have been into him before puberty. She tossed him in the friend zone so quick, his hairline is still trying to catch up. Blink twice if he's holding you hostage. Except for the background, this looks exactly like every picture taken at an adult video convention. Looks like one of you are okay about the breakup. Looks like the shorts got deeper than you ever did. She considers you the one that got away with it. Charlie's Angel and Charlie Brown. The only missionary position he'll ever be in around her is on a bike with an elder name badge. You guys look like a modern take on Beauty and the Beast. My friend planned to move to Canada for 2 years but became broke and is now back in Australia, unemployed. Roast him. Me, kill it with fire. Australia, we are trying. Ah yes, Canada and Australia, the last 2 countries a man with a mullet can thrive. At first, I legit thought this was some middle-aged woman wearing a fake mustache. Then I was terrified to learn that someone in the world actually looks like this. He didn't go broke, he murdered a family of 5 and fled the country. You look like you walked into a LGBTQ convention at the wrong time. A young Teddy Roosevelt on a bender. I do cold call sales and I'm good at it. Roast me. Cold call sales because you were scaring the children by going door to door. Looks like you're a cold call girl. You have a face for cold calling. Must be nice to at least know for sure that you are always the ugly friend when in a group setting. I wish I could hang up on you in real life. FaceTime killed the cold call star. Thanks for ruining dimples. Love the bull brooch. Is that where they hang the feed bag? I didn't know 900 numbers were still a thing. 28-year-old Scottish guy. Lives with parents. Has no job. Plays Warcraft nonstop. Burn me. I'd have thought you'd be more successful, having invented the wheel and all. He's the type that would think the wheel doesn't work and should use a square instead. I don't really need to. The title says what I was thinking when I saw your face. Discount Peter Dinklage. You're the 50st looking 28-year-old I've ever effing seen. If William Wallace could have seen into the future he would have just given up. You can take our lives, but you'll never take our eyebrow. Looks like someone who'd wear a diaper for the convenience. No way I'm burning you. The grease in your hair and beard alone would keep you lit like a candle for months. Hagrid and the Hendersons. You look like you're not fully evolved yet. Sales manager said if we don't do it we are fired. Roast us to hell. This picture screams paid $20 a joint in high school. 3 seafood sales guys that have crabs. During lunch meetings, we know which guy asks you gonna finish that? Great value Jonas Brothers. Y'all look like a poster warning women not to accept drinks from strangers. I love the scene where the Joker killed 2 guys on the subway. Especially the fat one on the right that tried to run. You look like you're 25 years old showing up to frat parties challenging 20-year-olds to pong. If I'm looking for a car with more forehead room, I'll only ask the guy in the middle. I'm 24 years old and just got my master's in international disaster management. I'm now living at home and unemployed. Do your worst. Should have gotten a degree in personal disaster management. So you're looking to help disaster victims? Haven't they suffered enough? International disaster management? I pity your parents. If half of Australia being on fire can't get you out of their house, what will? Ironically, your gynecologist also has that degree. International disaster management is just what your ex-boyfriends called it. Most people call it long-distance relationship. It's hilarious to me that you think the government consults experts when a disaster happens. You probably could have gone to Hogwarts to get a more useful degree. International disasters, so that doesn't include the domestic disaster that is your room. So there's Jay Leno's missing chin. Headed to a friend's wedding and feeling super vulnerable because of it. Finish me. Leaked Shrek 5 footage has me disappointed on the new Fiona model. Okay Jack Black, take off the female Snapchat filter, we already know it's you. Can't tell what's the most lopsided, your roast me sign, your cleavage in that dress, or your eyes that look like something Bob Ross painted after having a stroke. She's the only thing Bob Ross would call a mistake, rather than a happy accident. You look like a Cabbage Patch Kid that came to life. Not the only pearl necklace you'll be wearing tonight. Always the bridesmaid. Never the bride. Never a bridesmaid either, to be honest. Betty Boop would be disappointed. Dustin from Stranger Things and drag. Take your worst shot. You've got hair fit for a poker table and a face fit for a flush. Love your hair. What shade of unemployment is it? It looks more like accidentally green with a hint of lazy beauty school dropout. The only thing that would be attracted to that is a magnet. Edit. By the way, absolutely loved you in Dead Man's Chest. You look like a molded strawberry shortcake. She looks like purple waffle. I once roasted a girl for forgetting to dye her eyebrows. F me, was I effing wrong? Grandma's going to be pissed when she finds out you made a blouse out of her curtains, and disappointed in everything else. You look like Pippi Longstockings moved into a Motel 6 and developed a meth addiction. You look like you were eating some guy's and he sneezed. I assume immediately that you hate men. So this is what a female Oompa Loompa looks like in the wild. There's not enough attention in the world to satisfy that black hole of a chasm in your heart. You like my London look teethies? What an appropriate username for someone who always goes down first time out. You look like the hottest girl at a London homeless shelter. I can guess your room smells of cheap perfume, fresh latex and crotch. Your armpit looks like it's afraid of your boobs and just tries to get as far away as possible. The fish lips are fitting, since all the guys think of you as a catch and release. The only thing anyone is catching is hepatitis. Eyebrows higher than her standards. You would be Wonder Woman if you did the same amount of push-ups as your bra. You look like every diner waitress at 40 who thought she was going to live a different life, but ends up serving coffee instead. You look like Ivana Trump got hit in the face with a hot shovel. Your face looks like it has enough plastic to kill a pack of sea turtles. Go ahead and turn the lights down a little more, you're almost cute. My college dorm mate and I? Name a more iconic duo. Y'all look like a Q-tip before and after photo. Dude in the back looks like he can get skin cancer from the moon. Jack Frost meets Black Frost. Melanin and mellow out. Most likely to be killed first in a horror movie meets most likely to become a serial killer. No need to roast the guy on the right, the sun will do it for us. Colonel Sanders and Uncle Ben. Thought you were seated next to a wax figure that melted. Michael Jackson before and after. The indoors have not been so kind to Julian Assange. My friend thinks he's a stud, knock him down a peg. You're a douchebag, Harry. You look like a crackhead version of Daniel Radcliffe. Your crow's feet have crow's feet. When the back hair and neckbeard merge, he's really going to have to watch out for Sasquatch hunters. You wrote on your napkin, now what are you gonna use to clean up after you finish paying for the ride? Your eyebrows make a better mustache than your actual mustache. Harry Potter dropped out to follow Sum 41 on tour. Swiss Army Man didn't really need a sequel. I only listened to 80s new wave and failed a semester of algebra. Roast me into oblivion. I honestly don't know what age, ethnicity or gender you are. You're the person that would make any police sketch artist want to retire. Plain Jane Doe. Depressed mode. Well, there goes my half-Asian librarian fetish. It's John Lennon and Yoko Ono's abandoned child. Yoko Ono. You're clearly boycotting the $3 increase in the $1 Shave Club. Fight the good fight. My compliments to the dog filter on your phone. So much for the stereotype that Asian men are good at math. Didn't know Lord Farquaad had a sibling. Just because you can name one Joy Division song doesn't mean you listen to new wave. Like Pinocchio, you too will become a real boy. But unlike Pinocchio, you will never get any wood in you. 18 years old, just got ghosted by the first guy I have had genuine feelings for. Let's see if you can wreck me like he did. He ghosted you cause you stole Christmas. Remember the trolls from the 90s? This is what it looks like if you straighten their hair. You look like Jonathan Taylor Thomas in a wig. Kicking her out would be home improvement. It's not actually considered ghosting when your brother moves away to college. Once you move out of Whoville, there will be more guys to date. Don't worry Ned, think of it as just another chapter in your school survival guide. Miley Virus. Ducky from Land Before Time called. She wants her face back. Ron Swanson doesn't approve. Is this your first time writing since you were 6? Tell me something I didn't hear from my drill instructors. Censoring your name tag implies a bold assumption that anyone gives a F who you are. Somewhere in Middle America, your future girlfriend is already practicing cheating on you. No rank, wristwatch turned inside, high and tight. Must be a 90-day reservist. Semper sometimes, huh? You look like the boot that makes TikTok videos desperately begging for attention that get mocked relentlessly on the Facebook vet groups. Is your hairline on annual leave? Americans are also using child soldiers now? Good to know. You're going to make a fine soldier. Discount private pile. Go crazy, I have thick skin. You look like that crazy lady in the park who knows all the pigeons by name. Oh no, you used up one of your good dishes. You look like a substitute teacher who won't let the students go to the bathroom. Thick skin? Looks like leather to me, due to a lifetime of smoking. Oh. I thought she got that leather look from tanning beds. You look like beef jerky wearing a wig. The stress a military sniper experiences during a mission is nothing compared to what your poor zipper is experiencing holding in that fupa. You also have thick fingers, Jesus. Signing autographs today at Piggly Wiggly as a head cheerleader of the 1971 Dallas Cowboys. If this is the picture op uses to catfish, I'm afraid to see what they really look like. Thank you for watching. Please do not forget to hit the subscribe button and leave your comments.